Damn, I ought to play with the Titans. They look like fucking they gonna win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You can play with Carolina if you want to. I'll play with somebody else. Oh, you gonna play with the Chiefs?
Oh.
I still ain't figured out a good scheme yet for this shit. But I ain't gonna figure that out until I get the game.
I got that GG on my belt. You ready?
You got that GG on your belt.
On my belt.
Damn. Dallas putting it on the Giants now.
I think I only missed. Shit. I know I missed 2 games.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
That one goes for 24 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. On the ground, this is Williams. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Here's the first carry from LaShawn McCoy.
Oh, bro. Come
That
on.
didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he
Can
saw
you
the
see
run
that?
develop.
You can't see it when I do that,
That appeared to be a
can't you?
case of see ball, get
When I
ball.
check the play.
No, I don't know what you're checking to, but I didn't even see you check. I don't think you did.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down.
Yeah.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Going deep here for
That's mine.
It's knocked away and incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On fourth down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away.
bitch gonna run backwards.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. From the gun, here's Newton. And he whips that one incomplete there. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that.
Here we go.
That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too.
Gun.
Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Well, the pressure just couldn't get to him that time. They forced him out to his right, but he held his poise, surveyed the field, didn't find anything he liked, and then took off and picked up a nice gain.
Yo, you see how that looks? That's exactly how it looks in real life, too. It's crazy.
Gun.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. They will find his man. That's Hogan complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Crunch time, defense.
And now he'll tuck it and run. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
From the 44, Newton. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Damn, I thought I was going to jump
7 yards
fast.
there and a 1st down.
I did too for a second.
I ain't learned all these damn defenses right here, though.
I ain't either.
Step 56. I'm going to run you over. Kill.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey.
No.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Huh? Shut, don't worry about what the fuck I'm doing. I've been playing with the linebacker, fool. You walk over here and see one play. Why don't you play with the linebacker?
Set. What it is? Right there. 56. Hey, watch the screen. Great. Tighten up.
This is Newton off the play
Right,
fake
get
to
off me.
McCaffrey. And this is incomplete.
body.
The intended receiver there, Ian Thomas. And it's 3rd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Delay game on the offense.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. The shotgun snap for Newton.
Come here. Oh!
Completes it to Samuel. And he gets us inside the 35-yard line. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon. That's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? We're scoreless after one. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Yes.
He's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the line.
You to miss that tackle.
Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal.
If you wouldn't have duked, I wouldn't have missed it.
Taking them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. The offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
This is McCaffrey. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Shit, I went past my guy.
Now Newton on
damn, I took him off of him. I knew you seen it.
Touchdown Panthers. Olsen. 2 yards on the touchdown there.
I didn't want to get off of him. I mean, I didn't want to be on him. I wanted to be on the other
surprise
side,
there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Yo, then our kicker misses a
right
damn
down the middle. And that makes the score
kick
7-0.
man.
I know.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
They should have damn kept Graham Gnossi.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Oh, I tried to stick the shit out of you just then.
Decision to come out
tried to get
stick
the fuck out
as he's
of
taken down right at the 20.
I tried to hit you, stick you, dog. I swear to God, I did.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Get sacked.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead.
Oh, I gambled.
Robinson with a big catch.
God, I gambled.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
When you get a chance.
And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
Out of the freezer.
Yellow.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins.
Go get it, baby.
Give me.
Oh,
And this throw will be
that's bullshit, bro. That was passing interference like a motherfucker.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Pass
Not that time for
interference.
Watkins.
Look at that bullshit. Look, man, all over him.
It was all over you, though.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together. I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
It's second and 8 at the 14-yard line.
That's it.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Hey, hold up. We can't. Can we stop it?
You can pause it, but for a little bit, and then it'll put up a timer on there.
Hold on 1 second.
All right.
It has where I can put it in. It has it.
Oh, shit. Oh, you got a pause too?
No, all you gotta do is hit resume.
Oh, I hit resume. It said waiting for your peer.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Throwing again on second down. Newton. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore.
I didn't even go to the
closest
closest
one
guy.
just shy of the 35 to the 34. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
That defense ain't gonna work.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. Oh, and that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Well, Charles, if you think so far the early part of the preseason, who has stood out? If you take a peek back at the draft, the first round, it was pretty defensively minded, but there were 3 quarterbacks taken. Kyler Murray first, Daniel Jones 6th, Dwayne Haskins 15th. Of those guys, they've looked pretty good.
I agree with you, Brandon. When you talk about those 3 quarterbacks, and you're right, the rest of the draft, we're talking about big linemen, right? We're talking about defensive players, not a lot of skilled players in the first round. But let's take the quarterbacks very quickly. Kyler Murray, by acclamation, went to Arizona. Everyone excited about it. And I think his team remains excited about his prospects. They're eager to see him play. He became the starter as soon as he was drafted. Daniel Jones, that was a different situation in New York. The fans weren't real excited about him coming in, but the reason they drafted him has a similar demeanor and talent to Eli Manning, and he's acquitting himself quite nicely in the early going. And Dwayne Haskins a little more up and down in Washington, but they love the big arm of this guy, and he's back at home. Remember, he grew up in Potomac, Maryland.
Now Newton.
Oh, no.
Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And
he fires one that's intercepted.
Look, he's trying to run the other way.
Tyrann Mathieu. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Okay.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
This motherfucker back there playing an 8-2. 2-8 defense.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Well, Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a
Everybody
nod
and
to the
their
new Hall
fucking
of
brother
Famers who
wave
were
out
brought
there
into
to the
camp and
ring,
inducted
bro.
on August the 3rd. Champ Bailey, Pat Bolin, Gil Brandt, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law, Kevin Malai, Ed Reed, and Johnny Robinson, all part of the class.
Fantastic class. When you talk about guys who played at a top level, obviously they're Hall of Famers. But what I found interesting about it is you've got a great pass catcher, the best pass-catching tight end in history, in Tony Gonzalez. How would he like to work against this secondary? Champ Bailey and Ty Law at corner, Ed Reed and Johnny Robinson.
You pausing it?
Trying to get open against those four. What a matchup that would have been. But it was a terrific night for those gentlemen. Congratulations. And, of course, Ed Reed's bust will go down in history because they got the hair exactly right. And Ed had a ball up there in his Hall of Fame speech.
And remember, next year they're going to celebrate the centennial year of the NFL with a special class of 20. So get ready for those speeches.
I wonder if they'll do it like Johnny Robinson this year, who actually submitted a video instead of going up to the podium. And his speech was about 5 minutes long, which is probably about the right length.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he bats it away.
Quadruple coverage and can't
Curtis Samuel, the intended target.
Going to the right
second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Interference.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
To throw again. Newton. Dancing to his left.
No! Get his ass!
God,
You like that juice.
12 yards there and a first down.
Call the timeout. Oh, it's the big
Now
button
a
in the middle.
timeout
That's right.
taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Deep cover 3. We're in cover 3. Look like a cover room over there. Do I want to do this? Fuck it, we do.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun.
Oh, no! Give me
He
that!
rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 17.
Hard
And
through
his
that
guys have
guy.
got it back
He's
at
so
the
far
closing
wide
stages
open,
of the
and
first
it's
half.
Oh, fuck. I know what it is. I know what I did wrong. I angled it that way. I know exactly what I did wrong.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Look at that defense.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, we can't have a halftime? I need a cigarette.
Oh, just pause.
We can...
They don't do a regular halftime in this mode, I guess.
Oh, they ain't gonna let me pause it until I kick.
Oh, okay.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Chill, bro. Chill. Yo, you didn't have to break my back like that. God damn.
Hit stick, baby.
My man hit stick the shit out of me. It's a wonder I ain't fucking fumble that.
Hey, let me know if it puts up a timer, Dave.
Don't tell him.
I'm back. I'm ready when you are.
All right.
Gotta make a comeback right here.
Look.
I'll fire my head coach mid-game.
Man, they said you gonna fire the head coach mid-game. I'm waiting on you.
All right.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On 2nd and 9. Newton looking left side and completing it to Thomas. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Ready? 180? 59. Hey, here we go.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
Yeah. Blitz wrong side.
Get out my way!
Have a first
Oh
down
my
as
God!
they
He
get into
gets
the
out of the
ground
way. I'm
at
gone.
the 37. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
At this stage of the game, the run
Yeah, you
pass numbers
can't
are a little bit
split
out of
the,
whack because most of the yardage
defense
just come
too.
through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs
split
like
the
that because the
defense
defense might be a
plays.
little bit off balance. They pick up another
They
first
can
down
get
with that
square.
run.
And it's just, and I think, I don't know what it is over there, but on offense, it's R2.
On first down, Newton.
Oh, he
And
dropped
that
it.
is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, we got a second. We remind you that the Madden Championship Series is back and better than ever. August 30th through September 1st, you can watch the top Madden competitors face off in Arlington, Texas for a total prize pool of $190K. Tune in and watch it. Twitch.tv/EA Madden NFL, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, August 30th and 31st, and then 10:30 a.m. Eastern on September 1st.
No way, Jay. Get the fuck out
He'll
of
go
my...
down the middle before getting this inside the 30.
I
That
meant to
one
hit
good
L1
for
to throw it away.
37 yards.
Oh, my God.
Yo, talk about luck.
This. Oh, hold
So now
up.
the
Hold
big
up.
play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first.
You about to challenge that?
Nothing to challenge my ass. It's locked. Motherfucker.
So 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd
That
quarter.
motherfucking ball hit the ground. Fuck that.
That's it. 388. 59. Stop your whining. Shoot. Great.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
It's our time. It's our time.
Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
They're going to have to. Not lucky on fucking crazy passes get tipped.
Now Newton on first down.
Oh,
that'll be incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here's Newton. That's complete right around the 8. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go. First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half score.
Why didn't he throw the ball?
Get away, and down he goes. Dontari Poe marches in for the sack. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, and for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed, and he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Oh, shit.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like...
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Dante Jackson picks it. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Gun.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And caught left side, Olsen. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. but you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On 2nd and 11 now. Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Newton on the move to his left. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 12-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
That's it. 59. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. 8. He's great.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Great. Check 59.
On 2nd and 15 now. Newton. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in the game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better.
Ready. 59. Here we go. Ready.
Throwing on 3rd down. Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. 14 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good. So good, he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
They go play fake. Mahomes. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Well, there's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like he just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And now here's
what in the fuck, bro? The motherfucker will not jump to catch the ball.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I mean, he just keeps running and waiting for you to intercept it. God dang.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready? The set, ready? 56. Rip right, rip right.
Cam's going to run the option right. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception.
The only thing that wins you this game is the fucking defense. That's
and
it.
a big turnover there as his guys will
really
get the
do shit
football
on
back.
offense until after all that happened, picked off 5 fucking times.
Yeah.
Fuck that, man. Run it back.
You want to be home team?
No, send me an invite.
All right, I got you. I'm gonna let you be Carolina this time. I'm gonna play somebody else.
You can pick somebody if you want to. I don't even know if I want to be there.
I just got bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them.
I want to play the fucking Chiefs.
It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. die from laughter. When it come to handles, never had one. With a bad one, made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you're trying to go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Better kill it and did it again. But it's in, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top of the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When cold and blinding my dreadlock. In the end zone with the lead dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit. I know that you're trying to go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Better kill it and did it again. But it's in, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I copy, I do my dance.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots.
Oh, yeah.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
Boom, bitch.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Ready? 95-56, 95-56. Turn. Take four. 12.
Throwing on first down is Breeze.
No.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Wait a minute. What is this?
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
36.
Breeze going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Steps away to his left. They open man is Smith. And they're going to give get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big gain of 31 on third down.
Motherfucker's supposed to be covering him out there. Come on now.
Ready? 95-56.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
From the 45 on second down, Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 39.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Breeze.
Oh,
this time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
He snuck right under
Picked
there.
off at about the 31. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at about the 32. So after the INT, it's Brady. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
They'll run it here. This is James White.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Sony Michel, his first carry. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Here we go with Michel. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. On the toss, here's Michel.
Oh, come on, bro.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. It's Patrick Robinson there on the stop.
Hell yeah. Shit. The fuck I'm gonna pass for when you get intercepted every fucking time? Fuck that. Fuck that shit.
And on third down,
I'll
a nickel
run this
formation here
motherfucker every
defensively.
time. Keep getting first down. Fuck it.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And the throw going to be incomplete.
Come on. Oh, no.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Shit.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
Damn it.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
All day, every day.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Fuck, I don't even know what play I picked.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
951. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Check 9.
Switch that shit on up. Yeah.
Now the first down, it's Kamara. And that as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Go back to the game.
Ready. Double waiting. Hey, kill. 21. Ready, attack.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Kyle Van Noy, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
I'll be ready for what's about to happen.
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here.
I think you are.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. They'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
Ready. Double waiting.
I think I fucked up.
Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
I'm about to go down like that, Zay. Say that right now.
What are you talking about, Willis?
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
The team in white.
So here we go on 4th down with Breeze.
Get off me.
Get
up. No!
The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
That was some lucky ass shit.
For you after
Dude, the
that
motherfucker hit him
completion for a
twice
first
and still
down.
didn't tackle him.
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say punt the football.
That was some lucky shit.
So we're changing the analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them. and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first-half chance. Now Kamara. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. A short gain of just over 2 yards.
Hit him right there.
You missed the first game, though.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
You got me, bro. But I was fucking trying to run a gun.
From midfield, here's Breeze.
Over
the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target.
That should have been
big, down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now Breeze. Flush to his right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he nearly got the...
Hey, I ain't punting it, bro.
No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. Coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Forced out to his left.
Give me that.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And it goes down. Dietrich Wise Jr. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
I should have just fucking kept it. If I knew anyone. Oh, he didn't ever set back. That's why.
The Pats at the line, ready to go, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the...
I cannot hear. Circle was open. That's what I was trying to do. But the stupid bitch didn't set his feet.
Wait, that wide, 80! Check leg 47. You.
On play action, it's Brady. Come on. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
To try again after the sack. Brady. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
You got it. You got it, bro. It's first and go.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's first and go. Look right there beside the Patriots symbol and look to your left. It says first and go. You got it, brother.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there? Yeah. Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing? He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
Now a play fake. Brady. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
That play was well covered. Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, we're not able to find any yardage on that one.
Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Where's my guy?
Throwing now is Brady.
Give me.
Yeah.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Way, bro.
Those passes
No
out that
fucking
far
way.
wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. Third and goal. Brady to throw again. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second.
Can I get a cigarette? I don't know where my cigarettes are.
Right there.
I can't find them.
Come on, baby. You got to convert.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Brady now to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Lance Kendricks there to make the grab as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final.
I let you score? Dude, I didn't let you score. I'm trying to keep you scoring. That's the first points he's got on me.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
I'll wear the first one because I was trying to run and gun, but...
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just...
Yeah, he did. You got the what, though?
I said I was trying to run and gun the first game.
The Saints
I can
offense
play you
on the
tight
field
if
ready
that's
to
what
get
I
their
got to
drive
do.
started. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Right now, under 100 yards of total offense. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Breeze now. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
That's going to be a long day. Easy, opposite. 51 the mic, boy, 51.
Now Breeze on third down.
No.
Here's Michael Thomas. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
Pass interference.
Yeah.
Go, Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm down. 11. Switch up.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
Now, Breeze again.
Oh, no! No,
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21.
I hit the wrong button. I'm looking to the far side, and I throw it in the square. Come on. There's a way to stop it. I'm about to stop it.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel.
I got me back.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And they're going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. So here we go for half
Check out this return. Check out this return. Check out this return. Let's go.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Watch the shit stick. Oh, missed it.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much. As he's
spinning like a motherfucker. No worry, bro. Ask him what happened the first game.
Yeah, well, I mean,
but he was trying to figure me out. See, my thing is, he's trying to figure me out. I ain't trying to figure him out. But I've got him about figured out.
No, I wasn't trying to figure you out. I was trying to run and gun. I threw the ball every time.
He did.
And I got picked off 5 times. You whooped my ass the first game. I'll tell anybody that. I don't care.
I can't do shit with you this time.
It ain't that I'm trying to figure you out. I'm trying to figure the game out.
Yeah.
Led with the juke baby laughing.
On the table. I don't know the timer up there. No, it ain't got no timer. What, baby? Well, just use that one, baby. Don't keep me. No, don't put that on my shirt. I'm sorry, baby. I'll get it in a minute. There with the juke. Y'all know, man, he's killing me with the jukes and shit, the spin moves. Well, I didn't see. That's the only one I seen. Go get her one.
There's a whole box of one.
Legendary green bean casserole right here.
Green bean casserole.
Hell yeah. All right. I'm waiting on you.
I'm waiting on you.
21-yard line.
Damn, I'm on defense. Shit. I forgot.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10.
Y'all calm down.
They start the second half with Michelle on the ground. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Again, it's Michel. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Wait, 20! Mark 27! Got one!
You think I can't run the ball, huh?
You ain't running the ball.
On play action, now Brady.
You ain't going nowhere this time, boy. You ain't going nowhere. He said, oh, he needs some milk.
Then Cameron Jordan.
That's exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
I was about to miss it.
Big flags.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
That motherfucker waited until I took him off of him. You bitch.
Michael Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 69 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Good play.
But yes, Michael Thomas is a volume receiver, but he can also make some really big plays, especially with Drew Brees throwing the football.
I love the way you described it. Volume receiver who could also make big plays. In other words, if you underestimate him, he'll run past you or he'll just jump over the top of you and continue to make those big plays.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh! Don't let him run it back to the other side.
And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
It back around. Oh, my
Conventional
God.
football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like
my man dropped it. Damn.
Motherfucker, I can't even hardly.
The registration is underway for the opportunity to represent your favorite NFL club in the Madden NFL Club Championship. 32 of the best Madden competitors in the world will face off in the Club Championship final live from the EA Broadcast Center in December. Register today for a chance to take home a piece of the largest prize pool in NCS history. Folks, over $700,000. Visit MaddenChampionship.com/compete by October 7th and receive a free Team Elite Fantasy Pack. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Now my guys can't catch the ball.
Shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Kamara now to return. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
I can't hear you.
All right. What about now?
Damn it, dude.
The Saints
Fucking 3
offense on
plays
the
I
field ready to
had,
get their drive
had the
started.
dude beat,
And
no,
last
2
time the
plays.
formula was
Had
pretty
the guy
simple.
beat
One
and
play
fucking didn't
drive,
catch the
long
ball.
pass. That maybe they just want to do
What the
that
fuck
again,
are you
right?
talking
And that's
about?
exactly how you want to draw things up, whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook. One-play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a
Damn it.
letdown. It was real easy
Shit.
last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Looking to throw on second down. Breeze. And he'll be taken down, but not
Your
before
guys
he
can
gets
catch the
into
ball
enemy
every time they're fucking
territory.
going, though.
Give him 14
Hell yeah.
on that one and a first down.
I think it all came together there. In breaking route,
Fucking stupid,
drove it with
man.
excellent pace. Money throw right there.
But
How the hell you got anybody on this?
shit, now.
Breeze leaves this one.
Shit,
to
now,
And
motherfucker.
he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Lawrence Guy able to bring him down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything,
Let him
because
do
you're
it.
right. He's pretty
Fuck.
much been
Fuck
completely
y'all. Y'all
neutralized.
pulling for him. Even the commentators pulling for you, man.
On
Fuck
second
that.
and 9, Breeze.
Give me that.
And that is incomplete. Traquan Smith,
About
the intended
time somebody
receiver.
deflected
And
a
that'll make it
fucking
third
pass.
down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Airing it out deep for Smith. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
What's up, man?
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
No.
On first down, it's Brady. That's complete to his
was
tight
not
end.
what I
This
was
is
looking
Lance
to do.
Kendricks.
Damn, Edelman was
5
wide ass
yards
open
on the
right there,
catch
though.
there. Brings up second
The
down.
commentary is pulling for
Looked like the screen
DJ
pass was taken away.
Oh, I got the big ass something here to be killing me right now.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Okay. Hey, sneak.
To throw is Brady.
Go
He's
in.
taken down. Sheldon Rankins, his
Holy
second sack of the
shit.
night.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
Here's Brady. And they're going to get to him. That is going to be a safety. Tom Brady taken down to the end zone.
Gosh, dang it.
So the
Fighting
Went
defensive
for the screen
linemen,
pass
linebackers to get
every
pressure.
motherfucking
So one of them
time
snips this
on
out.
that
He's
and would
definitely
not
in
throw the
danger,
ball.
and this time it cost him
Wouldn't
2
throw the
points.
ball.
back now here
What am I
live
supposed
in
to
New
do?
Orleans. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
It ain't that you whooping my ass. I'm whooping my own ass.
Yeah.
Is Tom Brady on the field or is he running
And it
the
ain't
second
all my
straight
fucking
TD?
fault. I
The
mean,
offense
I
back.
got...
We'll see.
Laggy, bro.
Do they rely
Like it
more on
ain't
the ground
right.
game here?
They may have to
Shit's
change
so
things
slow.
offensively to try and settle things
Oh,
down.
now he
Not
goes
just for
for
the
the
guy
screen.
throwing the
This
ball,
guy
but
fucking-
for
You
the
got
rest
to-
of the
I'm
offensive
telling you,
unit.
hey,
Because
you're
his
backing
confidence
up,
has to be
hit the
shaken
button.
a little bit. And you just wonder,
I
is the
hit the
backup
button
going to
today
start
5
to warm
fucking
up a little
times. The
bit
guy's
over on the
wide ass
sideline?
open. Hit the wrong fucking play. I'm sitting there mashing the button. That's why the first time he hiked the ball and threw it
Facing a
like
second
right off
and
gate.
2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
All right, so then when I backed up, I was doing the same fucking thing the second and the third. Time.
You can't block me.
First, second, third down, fourth down.
Throwing now is Breeze. This is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Breeze now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun. It's Breeze.
Come on, get him!
It's
oh my God!
Again. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Okay, my papa, I'm not can open it. Okay, Justin.
Tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Oh, he's fucking doing everything right here. The offense is moving the ball. Oh, I missed that. Boom.
The tackle made by Landon Roberts.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team.
They're
Do they
doing
want
what
him
they
to handle
want
the
to do
football and try and
here
close this
in the
game
fourth
out?
quarter.
Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
This is fun, though. I don't know.
Again, it's Kamara.
No.
Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Oh, come on.
The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down.
See, I don't know the audible this shit.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result,
I can't
the
move
drive
people
continues.
up like what I want to do. And that don't matter because
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
well, I can't move him fast enough to do what I want to do.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside game.
Yeah, bitch.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Running with Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, and result, touchdown.
They do take.
Yeah.
2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Hey, exit. 4-7's the mic. 4-7's the mic. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges. Alert!
They begin with Michel on the ground, and they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Play action. Now it's Brady. He's going to let it fly. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Motherfucker.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And this is intercepted.
Why did he throw it there? Dude, the play is up the fucking sideline,
All
bro.
smiles and high fives on the defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
I ain't fucking mad. As much experience as you have at this shit.
They run it again with Kamara.
Hey, you did good.
Cool.
You just shot
He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays.
I held you pretty good. Give me that ball.
Wow. The ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for
And he's taken down here by the
fucking ball, dude.
Cameron Jordan.
I mashed the button.
Take him
I don't
down
want
in
to
the
fucking
clock
hold
roll.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to buy this game just to play your fucking
Pass
line.
protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. So this one a victory here for New Orleans, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now it's about taking the ball away, taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
Scoreless in the first half, though, bitch. And you didn't skunk me.
I didn't. Never
one
skunk.
more, just let me play one more for just for fun.
Just for hell of it.
Just for the hell of it. You beat me though. I mean, I'll give it up to you. You beat me. But yeah, let me play the Panthers this time, and you play somebody else. Dude, I want to exit this shit. I don't want. I mean, why do I got to keep watching it?
Press and hold out.
I did. I pressed and held every fucking thing. Trying to get out of the fucking stupid shit. I hate the Saints. I can't even believe you play with the Saints, bro.
Hey, I'm trying to do something.
Oh yeah, hold up. I'm playing fucking on too.
Oh, you back now?
Yeah, I know. And you and body.
Alright.
I ain't changing my side. Yeah, we in it for life. Magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you. How could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use it, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, did crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get drown out my problems, let me when I'm in magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
can't hardly hear you, bro. What'd you say?
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up
like,
with the New York Giants.
I took it easy on you on that one, bro.
Nah, I wouldn't do you like that. I'm going to do everything I got.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Why the fuck is the music and commentators so fucking loud, man?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Just don't mess nothing, don't move nothing or anything. I don't know, bro. I don't know why they so loud. I'm trying to figure that out. Hold on, bro. My shit's so loud. I don't know how to change that. I might be this. No, I won't be able to hardly hear you. Talk to me real fast. Yeah, I can hear you. That's what I'm trying to figure out. That shit is fucking loud. There we go. Let's see how this is. Game commentary.
Turn the master volume all the way the fuck down.
That shit way loud.
About damn time. About damn time, Joe.
I swear. Hey, is that better, Lane?
Set. 60 Pittsburgh. 54. Focus, defense, focus.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley.
Y'all better tackle that son, Mitch.
Following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
My damn feet.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Hey, hand me a beer off the second shelf.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Who that? Who that?
Now Manning.
Oh, you went for it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Yeah.
Off the edge, Mario Addison gets the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Were you on the couch or the love seat? Were you on the couch or the love seat? Yeah.
3rd and long for the Giants, and Eli following the sack. Shotgun now for Manning. And now the ball comes
That ball.
lost
He
it.
fucking fumbled.
And it's picked up by the Panthers. Takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble.
He fucking fumbled,
And
man.
a touchdown for the Panthers.
Holy shit.
So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower postgame. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
He was covered by Trey Boston.
That incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Manning going to hand it off to Barkley. Nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Ready? 8, read. All right, T, let's go. All right,
Throwing is Manning on 3rd down.
Throw it away.
At the rush, too strong. They get there and take him down. Mario Addison getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play.
I'll tell you what, he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. He's going to look deep for more.
That's mine.
Save Luke the Steelers.
Intercepted.
Defend down to fumble.
15. And the return will stop.
Big Ben don't fuck me. Told you to pick the Steelers. I should have.
They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You got
You better watch your mouth.
Look, yeah, shit.
And they responded to
That's
the challenge.
What do you want?
Shit bounced off his damn shoulder pad, and then he turns around, does a 360, and catches it.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
Go. Go. Hey, watch that. Go. 54. Mike, 54. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got?
From the 31, Manning, behind time was left.
Bitch.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one
How the fuck does he complete that pass? The motherfucker. I mean, ain't even squared up, nothing.
On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run.
While ago, I couldn't complete that pass.
Nice first down.
Throwing is Manning. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands
Why
on
couldn't
the
I
football
bounce it
and
off
bring
my
it
fucking
into his
knee and
body.
intercept it?
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. On second down, here's Barkley.
Come on, man. You
One
gotta
thing
hold
to
your
keep in
block.
mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Let's go, D. 54, Mike, 54.
On third down, Manning.
Come here.
Where are you throwing
Give me
it?
that
Deep
ball.
to the other side of the field.
Where is he
Into
throwing
the
it?
team, and it's intercepted.
Oh, no, hell no.
Picked
Bradbury
up
was
by
going
James
on that.
Bradbury.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down
I
a
got to
score,
figure out
they
the
come
third
out
one.
firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
At the 48-yard line.
Set. Right 88. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, tight.
Now following the interception, here's Newton.
Oh my
And the
God.
rush gets home as down he
Once
goes.
again.
Dexter Lawrence in there to bury
Once
him for a
fucking
loss of
again.
11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively.
Stupid
Giving
son
up
of
a
a
big
bitch.
sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
What do you mean it popped in the air? It didn't pop in the air. It was right on my guy. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, they're
looking
definitely
back
with
at
some
it, I
juice
guess.
on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the
I
same
guess.
reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're probably lucky to only be down 7-0 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. From just shy of midfield, Manning.
Oh, Luke falls down.
Complete to Ingram. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Here's Manning to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Manning. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. This offense finding its legs. A give to Barkley out of the gun.
Early.
And he's taken down
About to
after
say,
a gain of 3
motherfucker.
as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Beat the hell out of that line,
That call makes
motherfucker.
sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively.
Damn, I
though, to
don't
hold
think
it to
I
a short
changed the
gain.
time on the quarters. So.
Yeah. It's all good, though.
Hell no, it ain't. I don't want to play no 4-hour game.
It ain't gonna be no 4-hour, dog.
3 yards on that last carry.
Score.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Uh-oh.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley.
Oh, yeah.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked
This
back
the
to the
third
20.
one. They whooped
That
my
backs
ass on
him
the
up
first
1
two.
yard and brings up 3rd down.
Well, they whooped my ass on the
Up
first.
front, the struggles continue for
Second
this
one
offense among the line. What
was
can they do?
better,
Change the play call?
but I
I
made
think part
too
of
many
that,
mistakes.
yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some
They ain't
misdirection.
done- I mean,
You want to run any
he's
type
good
of a
at
play
shit,
that will
right?
influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
This was his game before he started playing shooters.
Back to the end zone. Can he get his feet down?
Thank
No,
God.
It's incomplete.
Once you get
Thank
into the red
God.
zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space
Jump
for
up there and
receivers to
block
run
it
through.
with Keekly.
Maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh my God!
Oh, there he's gone. He's gone, Jay. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Holy shit.
Well, he made the
Oh
right
my
choice
God,
by
dude.
result, but a little bit surprising because now with
Oh
touchdowns coming
my
after the
gosh,
25
bro.
instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most...
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
I'm about to pick that off. No, I ain't neither. He's gonna get it.
And
Oh, shit, Jay. He's in there.
in the end zone is a 2-point conversion.
He's doing the
is
orange
successful.
justice down there.
Oh shit! Look, my guy went to try to tag you and he stopped. Yo, I'm getting whooped.
I'm dead, bro.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another
I
kickoff.
know. Yeah.
This will be
They had a
taken
free
to the
trial
back
this
of the
week
end
on
zone.
Blue, so we can get
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee.
Dad,
I'm pausing.
this game going to double OT.
Yeah.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh.
The Cardinals, they got a rookie quarterback. His name's like Kyler Murray.
Ooh, that's a good game.
Okay, thanks.
Man, they were down 24-6.
Oh my. Four pauses left. Is that double OT?
Cameron, cut back porch light off.
And they'll take over at the 25.
Uh-oh, they're about to
The
sack him.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much
No
harder.
way.
Puts more pressure on every possession for
Daily
you
and
now.
JP got you
Going
on
to
all
this.
over it.
Yeah, he's getting
Score. Nice way to start the drive.
over?
A gain of 12 and a first down.
Oh, it
Savage.
is over.
Very.
It's a tie. It said final overtime. It's a tie. Damn.
Yeah, if they don't, nobody wins in overtime. They do it as a tie. That's so stupid.
Oh, so they got to go to overtime now.
Yeah.
I thought they already been in
They
double
were just in
overtime.
overtime.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Manning. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second
Smacked his
down.
ass.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it,
I might
or
buy
maybe
this.
change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game. And why
But
they're
the only
losing
person
right
I know
now.
that plays it is you.
You can play online.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I'm more of a shooter.
To throw again, Manning.
Oh, shit. He's wide open. Come here. Oh. Oh, shit, brother. Brother.
Before it's all said and done.
Shit, brother.
23 yards the pickup there.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
They need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Oh, my God. Oh,
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Uh-oh, 2-minute offense. 2-minute offense. Here we go.
Faking the give to Barkley. Now Manning.
Come here.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, it's Manning.
How the fuck did he catch that? See how it didn't switch me to the guy right behind him? It switched to the other guy beside him. See, I ain't used to that. I should have been on 55, Bruce Irvin. I should have turned around and jumped, but no. Hell no.
Now Saquon Barkley.
Oh, I switched off that side. Holy shit.
Shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Ready? 18 Gator.
Room to roam my fucking ass.
Hey, Charlie.
Throwing on 1st down is Manning.
Oh, son. If that son of a bitch caught that ball.
My observation has been a nice variety of play calling defensively.
And he should have.
You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
No, damn it.
Take it on in for a giant touchdown.
I knew I picked the wrong play. See, it is over.
12-yard touchdown
It's over.
grab as his guys are back
They
within a
tied.
single score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a
Back
quarter,
within
a
a
half, a
single
game, a
score.
series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will get them one closer.
Huh?
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Oh, you don't have to finish
Very
now.
short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. but at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Oh, he's able to out-muscle him here as he pulls it in. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
I know I didn't say this the second time, apparently.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Play action. It's Newton. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's it for the first half.
No, dude. I thought I got it in 1 second. Get the fuck out of here.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because you better get it. Now I think they go a little bit deeper into the playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial
man
up the
covers.
long way
There's
out
always
there,
3 men on the guy that I play it.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Here's Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. The sack coming from
no, God dang it, bro. This motherfucking stupid son of a bitch.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Man. I swear to God, bro. You can't.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They will go for it. Now Newton.
See that? If I fucking throw it too fast, then it's over. If I fucking don't throw it fast enough, then I get sacked. That's bullshit, bro. It's fucking bullshit. Your guy stands back there forever and throws the fucking pass.
Yeah, I got you.
You ain't even playing none of them guys that are fucking rushing me, dude. When you threw the fucking screen, it worked out perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't trying to fucking make excuses. I ain't. Trust me. I don't give a fuck. I just want to throw the motherfucking ball when I tell him to throw the motherfucking ball.
And a short pickup there.
Motherfucker, dude. Now, here we go again. Same fucking shit.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
So fucking stupid.
From the gun, Manning. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
3rd and long for the Giants, and Eli following the sack. Operating from the gun, Manning. to the end zone, but it's incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. This one from 35 yards away. And Rosas puts this one through. And the lead is cut to 2 now. It's 15-13. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
I don't even know what play I picked.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it,
he's juking all around, and I ain't fucking told him to even do that.
Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. So I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be
I think this has something to do with running 20 yards backwards. The guy don't throw and then get sacked. Need to stay in the pocket and get.
And he'll get this one.
Yeah.
Production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on fourth down.
They ain't calling the punt team. I'm gonna gamble.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. Here's McCaffrey. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Eat that clock.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Giants' 47-yard line.
You ain't got me fucking figured out, Jay. Fuck off.
20. Push him back.
They'll try the air now with Newton.
Damn!
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Motherfucker jumped way before I wanted him to jump, and then jump when I wanted him to jump. Damn, son. Holy smokes.
Oh, so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Nobody there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Newton.
Oh, I didn't know
This
who
one
was coming
complete to
up
Curtis
there.
Samuel. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
I'm gonna
Give
get
them
beat this
19
time.
there as the drive marches forward.
Damn, it's the fourth quarter already. I cannot let you score.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here we go. Right to the 3.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
What is
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey.
Shit, I should have
And
kept
this one goes
outside. He
nowhere.
got the block.
Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Newton to throw.
No!
Almost had it defensively.
Holy shit.
Game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Newton. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Marcus Golden in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
You gonna take your field goal, or you gonna go for it?
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? Throwing is Newton.
Oh, he's wide.
Touchdown!
This is caught. Wow, 1st and goal, and
Why
defensively
did
all
you
they can do
jump?
is shake their heads.
You
Not only did they
idiot.
allow the conversion, but a big play as well. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Newton now to throw.
He got off of it. Throw it. Why would he not throw
Sack
it?
back around the 8. There for the sack, B.J. Hill. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Nah, B. I got the score, bruh. Hell no. Hell to the nah, bruh.
On 2nd and goal. Newton to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defense.
Are you
The windows that you
fucking
see
kidding
open,
me, bro?
they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Newton. And look at this. They get the turnover.
Are you
they need.
fucking
It's
kidding me?
intercepted.
No, Captain, get off me.
No!
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's
Anytime
right.
we have
That's
a
right.
defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Rosas good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
He doesn't know.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, my God.
And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment.
Why you need the fire stick for the fucking living room?
With approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up.
I mean, it's in his hands, dude. What the fuck do you mean? Now it ain't gonna let me catch a fucking pass at all.
Anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not no chance at all. Way easier said than done.
On 2nd and 10.
I ain't gonna let me catch a fucking pass. Can't catch a pass. Gonna be off all of their fucking hands.
Offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to
Stupid
myself,
as fuck,
actors
man.
always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Newton. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball,
all the passes that I made, you would have fucking called.
They come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well.
I think Leto throws to the guy who you had 3 men covering. If they opened the Dante throw there. One guy was in the end zone cooking walks.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah. Dude,
Rosas now to add the PAT.
What the fuck ever, dude. What the fuck ever.
And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke.
6 guys covering one guy in leg says they ain't gonna let me catch a pass LOL.
Sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton.
That was fucking pass interference if I ever seen it. Motherfucker held him the whole way right there.
I don't know why they don't call us.
Damn.
I don't know if it's a setting that's set up.
Yeah, I know why they don't.
Why don't they?
Because
Don't tell me. You gotta tell me now. I want to know.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The man wreaking havoc there, Gerald McCoy, the D tackle.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. This is Barkley. And he's going to have to protect the football.
oh, while ago he broke that tackle. Run for a fucking touchdown. Let him fucking break it now. Let him break it now. Fuck, motherfucker got 3 people hanging off of him and scores a touchdown.
Success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever.
Whatever.
They'll run it again with Barkley.
Oh, good one. Nice.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
That was nice.
Play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped. The yardage is short, and it's 4th down.
I don't basically give up. I mean, it's over.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did.
Yeah, let him fucking kick it. Let him kick it through.
Hang on, a flag is down.
Yeah, give it to him. Fuck it, give him every fucking thing.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to
Fuck
kick
it. He's won now. Y'all let him fucking come back and win.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Fucking stupid.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. And this is intercepted.
Hell yeah.
And that should do it. Picked off by...
I can see, bro. You win.
GG's. Calvin Campbell.
This game's so stupid, man.
Cause his account's fucked laughing.
You can't control half of that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh well, you beat my ass fair and square, bro. Fair and square. 3 out of 3.
My man back there. Oh. Damn. Yo, those were. Yep, he's mad. My boy's mad at me.
In the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same.
Fucking commentators are talking you up, David as fucked.
I know they ain't. My man was fucking me up that game. He just shot himself in the foot again. But I'm about to get up off here, brother. I'll holler at you tomorrow.